This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.
Continuing our conversations this morning, we turn to the presidency, where the presidency has said there's nothing new to be revealed in a set of documents expected to be released to the public detailing information about a 1990s U.S. drug-related case purported to involve President Bola Tinubu. The details of this matter gained prominence during the last presidential election campaign when it was claimed that President Bola Tinubu had forfeited some hundreds of thousands of dollars to the U.S. in a drug-related case. Joining the conversation is Bolanle Olugbani, a legal practitioner and political analyst. Mr. Olugbani, good morning. Thank you for joining us on the conversation.
Yeah, good morning.
So, what do you make of the presidency's statements on this matter?
Well, it means that the presidency considers in the circumstances that nothing new will come out of the new set of documents that are about to be released. It means that apart from the fact that there was a forfeiture order, regarding the whole drug-related offense, nothing new will come out of it. So the presidency appears to be actually very confident that there will be no earthquake-like consequence of the release of that document.
It's interesting that, the presidency takes this tone because when it was first in court back in 2023, we know that the president had a legal team that was in the U.S. and had challenged this request, saying that, it could potentially damage the president's reputation and it's a private matter and whatnot. So when you consider where it started from and this response now, what do you make of that? Is this the right tone to take?
Well, I think that at the material time in that year, the legal team, achieved the objective for which it was set up, to prevent any damaging information that will affect the fortune of the then candidate, for the office of the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, by blocking the release of such information, whether it was going to be positive or negative. And the reason was that if it was negative, it would affect the image of the candidate and ensure or affect the outcome of the election. So at the material time, when it was very important for that information not to be released, the objective was achieved. So after the man has been sworn in as president, it now becomes the post-election presidential election petition affair. And after he has been sworn in, the grounds for which that information could have been used, has now not become relevant. So here we are with a situation where after the election, after the candidate has been sworn in, we're having the release of that information. I wonder what can be done at this point in time.
Anywhere in the world, well, in most places in the world, there's the idea that nobody is above the law, and that is understandable. But there are other dynamics to consider in this case, where the judicial arm of another country has approved the release of documents involving the head of another sovereign nation. Do you expect that there might be some diplomatic considerations to be had here? What sort of impact do you see that having?
Well, we run a presidential system of government, like America, with very deep variations, which says that there are three branches of the government: the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary, and all of them are co-equal branches. So that, in America, the presidential system is practiced a little bit better because it's older, it's over 200 years, than what we have in Nigeria. So it's not likely that the executive influence the judiciary. Even when it tries to influence the judiciary usually asserts its independence. So now we have a situation in Nigeria where, for one reason or the other, the vital information which the president says will be nothing new is about to be released. And unfortunately in Nigeria, the matter has been litigated, the Supreme Court has made a pronouncement, and it becomes a post-judgment presidential election issue. And in the circumstances, legally speaking, I do not think legally that it will be of any relevance in the current tenure of the man occupying the office. There may be, if the party decides, a petition from within the National Assembly concerning the carrying out of the functions of the duty of the office, has that person conducted a gross misconduct. That is a political sanction that can be imposed by members, but it cannot relate to this issue. It has to be with regard to the functions of the office occupied by the man who is president.
Right. Well, Mr. Olugbani, thank you very much for your time and your expertise on this conversation. Bolanle Olugbani is a legal practitioner and political affairs analyst who joined us this morning to speak on the decision of a U.S. court to release documents detailing information about a 1990s drug-related case purported to involve President Bola Tinubu. Now, the Nigerian presidency has since said that there is nothing new to be revealed in these set of documents. You're still listening to Radio Now 95.3 FM Lagos. We urge you to stay tuned to your Beyond the News station. The conversation continues in just a moment.
This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.